How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Stranded Deep. Yes, this is the next survival game on my list of ones to try out, and this one was actually one that was suggested by a fair few of you guys, as well as it was actually one I was debating on playing straight after Subnautica. It was either this or the forest, and I decided to choose the forest at that time, because the forest was like a complete different extreme, like it was on the other end of the spectrum, because Subnautica took place entirely underwater, pretty much, and the forest was entirely on land. Well, this is sort of a perfect in-between. It is out at sea, but it's underwater exploration, it's little islands, much like, I think 1 million people have probably made this comparison, but it's much like the film Castaway. I bet everyone has come up with that, but it very much is. You sort of play as Tom Hanks, and you sort of have to survive on very tiny little islands, and explore various other ones that are throughout the world, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, you can actually create your own maps. Now, I don't know how sort of in-depth this is. I may do sort of half a video devoted to this, just to sort of have a play around with it, and sort of like maybe create my own island. But you get to like move the islands around, and you can actually, well, you can't move them, but you can add some. But we're going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it as default. So, yeah. In fact, I think I actually added a few of these ones. Like, you can actually drag them from here, and, like, you can get ones off the community and stuff. But it says that I've already got this one. So, without further ado, let's get into this, and hopefully not get eaten by the many, many sharks that are going to be in the seas trying to eat me. Yay. Oh, no. Well, I don't know exactly how long I've been out cold, but there was not an island when I seemingly got in the raft when the plane exploded. So, don't know how long I've been adrift, I don't know how far I've gone, but I know that this is probably not a good situation to be in. This game is absolutely beautiful, though. Like, look at it! I mean, the ocean looks like a swimming pool. It looks like good enough to drink. However, I know that's never a good idea. But just look at it. I'm not going to go in it, though. Not right now, because I don't know how the enemies work on this game. And I know there are sharks about. So I don't fancy jumping in the ocean, not knowing how to defend myself against the stupid sharks that inevitably lurk in these waters. Okay, time to stop admiring the view and actually get down to business. Because basically, the first things I need to do is build a shelter to be able to save the game, water and food. Those are main human priorities, so we need to focus on those right now. And I don't know if nighttime brings any, brings creepy crawlies out or anything. I don't know too much about the enemies apart from the fact that there are sharks. That's all I know. And I have played the game for about half an hour, just to learn like some of the basic crafting stuff. Just so it isn't too monotonous, like starting off, and sort of gets going a little bit quicker, I guess. So, first of all, starting off, you need to grab some rocks and make yourself like a stone shiv looking thing. Because the crafting guide has a bunch of stuff in it, actually. It's got, well, it hasn't got a bunch of stuff, but it's got a good few amount of, like, a good few things. And then it's got some building stuff, some raft making stuff, maybe in case that one decides to grow a brain and floats away. That's kind of the reason I dragged it up. I dragged it up onto the beach because I'm worried about that thing just floating off. Medical. Something really interesting about... Oh, coming soon. Okay, so you can't actually make these yet. And then farming. So apparently we can do some farming. There's a little bit. This game has been out for quite a long time. And I don't know how much is in the game. But from what I've heard and seen, there isn't too much. So this series probably won't be as long as The Forest or Subnautica was. Until they return at some point in the future. So, who knows? Alright, so I need more rocks. How many rocks have I got? I need 2. Did that say 2? Or that just said 1/2. Does that mean half a rock? Oh, no. I have 2 rocks. Because basically you click on what you want. And it tells you what you need to make it. So, I can make this. Drop it there. And then pick it up. And now I can swing. Because apparently your character can't punch. Maybe he's an idiot and doesn't know that, you know, he has 2 meaty things on the end of his arms that can be used to punch things. Who knows? But, now I've got a stone shiv thing, I'm going to be able to make a stone knife, which is useful for skinning and I believe cutting things down. It's easier to cut things down with a stone knife than this stone shard, basically. So how do I make a knife again? I need a stone tool, which I've got, some sticks and lashings. Okay, so lashings, I believe you get them from these. Yes, the young palm trees. And you end up having... I imagine that this is going to be as bad as cutting down trees in the forest with these things. You literally sit here for hours doing this. And hear my incessant clicking as I cut these down. So I'm going to finish cutting down the... how many do I actually need? 4. Okay, so you need 4 to make the lashings. And then obviously I'll be able to make the stone knife. So I'm going to cut down a few more of these. And then we'll be good. Alright, so I have enough to make my lashings. So fibrous plants... craft my little... like, how the hell do you do that? You just had, like, this little tiny plant thing, and then you turn it into, like, beautifully uniform rope. Okay, then. MacGyver. Was that the guy? I think that was the guy's name. The guy who could create, like, crazy contraptions that just worked out of, like, common household materials. Even though, in this case, I was using a plant. I remember one where he blew open a lock with a bullet. I remember hearing about that. Yeah. Maybe my guy's MacGyver. Oh, my God. I could become my own. What the hell was that? What just moved? What? Oh, is that a snake? Oh, don't go close to it. Okay, I'll leave you be. It seems to be angry with me. Something else I forgot to mention is because there's like no HUD in this game to sort of tell you your food, your health, and all that jazz. They came up with like a cool little idea where you have like a little watch. And it shows you the temperature, 26 degrees. That's actually kind of what it's like here today in real life. Which is unbearable for me. And then if you sort of click it, you get this. And it shows you my health on the far left, my food next to that, and then water, and then what I presume must be sleep. So sleep is a requirement? Oh, balls. So does that mean that if I'm like out at sea, and then I'm like swimming and then fall asleep, that I'm just going to drown? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Alright, so I made those fibrous lashing things, or whatever they were called, lashings. And now we can make my stone knife. Which we can make like that. And ta-da, we've got the cool little knife. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this is used for, because I only know it's used for skinning because I hovered over it. I hovered over a thing I killed when I was testing, and it said I could skin it. I haven't actually done it yet. Because again, that's kind of what I do. I go into the basics. A crab! Perfect thing to test it on. However, I don't think you skin a crab. You just break its shell off. Yeah, this is what I saw. Hold E to skin. So, if I hold E... Oh, I'm apparently cutting my balls off. That was really random. Oh, and then he dissolves. Okay. And then we have medium meat. So it says food 1 serving. So I imagine that might be like one of the bars. Because again, I really didn't do much. I learned the very, very, very basics. So a lot of this is actually new to me. I haven't actually bothered like learning some of this stuff. So making a fire. This is something I did check. Campfire. So we're going to make a very basic one. There's like various different ones. You get this, which is a campfire pit. Which apparently is a campfire surrounded by rocks, I imagine. Yeah. Alright, so we need 4 sticks to make this. And we make the campfire. And you can't interact with it. You can't actually do anything with it because I believe you need... Where is it? Kindling. This is it. A small collection of sticks and twigs used for lighting fires. Because I ain't as equipped as I was in the forest, where I literally come with an infinite lighter. Which I which I always found a bit odd. Useful, maybe, but odd, definitely. Alright, so now we got this, we can make the fire. Okay, well it seems that the sun drops out of the sky pretty damn quick, because it's already night. So if we activate this... What the hell? What's this? Oh my god, it is full on Bear Grylls. I'm using one of those, what is it called? A fire drill thing. Is that what it's called? Or a spindle? Something like that. Hang on, isn't this going to take like hours? Well, it's a game, so I imagine they're going to let me do it quite quickly. Yes! I'm sorry about the incessant clicking. I'll try and do something about that in the future, because I imagine that's probably pretty bad. Wow, the fire is very laggy. Holy Jesus, if I look at that, that actually really screws my... Whoa! That is absolutely amazing looking. Look at that! I would never go diving in this game at night. No, that's not happening. Although it's beautiful, that would be absolutely terrifying under the water. Oh, what's that? Is that a coconut! Oh, that really does make sense, yeah. How could I not think that coconuts would be a part of this game? Oh, that's like the perfect food source, isn't it? Because you could drink the milk out of one, and then eat the meat, and then not be able to poop for 6 days. Ah. Oh. Okay, so I can, like, live off coconuts. I really am turning into Tom Hanks. Oh my god. That would be something to wake up to. Holy damn pretty. Wow. And everything just becomes completely day. Jeez. This game's graphics are actually really, really good. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen a game with sunsets like that, or sunrises in this case. It is very, very pretty. I mean, the shadows are a bit odd. I don't know what they're doing, but apart from that, this looks awesome. But no, it is the new morning, and we do have a lot of stuff to do. I do need to kind of sort out my food and drink situation, so we're going to have to get on that right now. I have got one saving grace, and that is the coconut I found. So I'm going to have to break this open, because apparently it says that. Where is it? Well, it only tells you in your inventory. A coconut can be cut open, so I imagine... I drop this on the floor. This is something that I haven't tested. Let's hope it works. Okay, it's making a noise. Usually if something makes a noise, that means something's going to happen. And as it does... Yes! Alright, so I've got now just a coconut. A dehusked coconut can be broken into pieces. Does that require a rock, maybe? Or do I just cut it again? I imagine you could just cut it again, right? It says be, like, broken open. Oh, yeah, yeah. Drinkable coconut. So can I now drink... Did I drink it? I don't know. Yeah, I drank it! Okay, we're good. And then I can probably break it again and then eat it, right? Because I can't eat it when it's still like this. Okay, yeah, yeah. This is a bit fiddly, but it's cool. It's like proper in-depth. But sometimes in-depth could just be annoying. But, I don't know. We'll have to see, because it's the first time I'm doing it, so it's kind of awesome. Look at that. Mmm. And now, that should have brought my food up a good amount. Yes, okay, I'm not totally dead, but my water is still going down at an alarming rate. I still haven't got a shelter. All I have managed to build is a stupid fire and a knife. And that's about it. That is literally it. Come on, I need some palm leaves. There's another palm tree over here. And it's got coconuts at the top of it. Now, I heard that you can actually climb these. Actually, yeah, you can. Look at that. Like, bear hug the tree. And then you can climb up and grab your coconuts. Which is so cool. Like, in case you don't want to cut them down. Because I imagine these regrow. That would make sense, right? Just got 2 coconuts out of that one. 2 saving grace. These are like my survival food. Like, these are my last resort food source. Because they also give me water as well. However, they seem to take the water away that they provide if you then eat the meat inside. Which is kind of odd, but okay. There doesn't seem to be any more. Now, I really need the bloody palm leaves off it, so I'm going to have to cut it down. Because there's no other palm trees around here. And that's what I need to build this. It needs palm leaves. Well, what must be done must be done. No, don't climb it. Sorry, tree. You're going to die now. Alright, I think I'm going to build my shelter around my campfire. That kind of seems like a logical thing to do. And we're going to build it there. That is the puniest, the most pathetic shelter I've ever seen. But it'll do. Alright, so if I hold to interact, and then you can save and sleep. Okay, so that's cool. So I'm now able to skip the night, which is good, because then I won't have to worry about standing on the stupid snake. Ah, okay, so that's useful. Alright, so now the main priority is water. Big time. And there are not enough small palm tree things here to create your lashings, so I think I'm going to have to go to another island. But first, we're going to go over to these ships and actually explore these, because that's something I've wanted to do for a while. Alright, so it seems that they're sort of like getting you ready to go out to like the deeper ocean and sort of explore bigger wrecks, because I imagine there's bigger ones out at sea. And like, I mean, these ones are sort of in the shallows, so it's like they're getting you ready for it. Oh boy. First plunge. I literally just fell straight to the bottom. Oh, this is... even that is just not nice to me. I'm not too scared of the ocean, but I am scared of it when there's sharks in it. That's not very nice. Alright, so you can open these consoles, and there's nothing in it. Okay. Not sure what would be in there, but... okay. I mean, I knew that you could open these doors. Wait, there's a tire pile. I don't see any fins, do I? No. I'm so paranoid. I get so paranoid around these sort of things. Right, so that one had nothing on it. Oh, can we open that on the top? Does that one have that? It's got like a toolbox. Open you? I can open you! You're gonna have like a hammer? It does have a hammer! Oh my god, I literally guessed a hammer. I can't swing with it. Don't tell me you don't know how a hammer works as well. What is this used for then? No, don't drop it, wrong button. Put it away. A strong building tool with good durability required for building. Oh, so that's probably used for these sort... Yeah, hammer is required. Ah, okay. Okay, so that's for basically just building, but you can't, like, hit a shark in the face with it. Because that would be far too convenient, would it not? Whatever. Right, let's go in this one. Oh, this one's got like a... oh, this one's got 2. Bucket of seawater. Pointless. I don't see why I'd need that. I have a bucket over at the other place. And a jerry can. Don't know what I'd have much use for petrol for, but whatever. And it's open, so... I don't imagine that would have fuel in it. That would probably have water. No sharks, no. I just made a hasty exit. I just wanted to get back on this raft. So now, well, now we've done this, I think we're going to go over to the other island and actually try and get some lashings and stuff. Okay, so I've realised that this island that I was going towards is absolutely huge, and probably, if anything, a good place for a base, which would be quite interesting, I imagine. Now, I hope that this thing doesn't float away or disappear, so I'm going to drag it up onto the shore, and I'm actually going to put my jerry can in there. There you go. Get yourself something nice. Alright, so I don't know. I think that... what am I here for? Not palm leaves. I'm here for... I think I said palm leaves earlier. I meant other stuff. I've forgotten. The stuff to make lashings. I'm here for that. But I'm going to get these coconuts first, because these are always useful. And if anything, there might be more food about, which I can't actually see much while I'm up here, but... this island is huge. Jesus. Well, night has fallen. Rather obviously, and I've just found out that you can actually get a ton of those little lashing things, not lashings, but the little fibrous plant things, from these, because I cut one down a second ago and it gave me loads of them. Look at it! So this is like the go-to plant, and then I believe that's it there, so it will regrow. Oh, that's so useful! So it's as if they've given it, like, you the ability to sort of collect one by one, or you can get like a batch and then get loads. I wish the forest did that with trees, like, you know, like massive baobab trees or something like stupid. And then you'd like cut one of those down, it'd give you like 1,000,000 logs. Alright, so I've got my lashings. Time to return back to base camp. Sleep the night through. Wake up tomorrow and build myself an actual proper water source. Should be good. Where's the raft? Okay, the raft didn't disappear. So it's the next morning, back on Base Camp Island, I guess I'm going to call it from now on. And now, we should be able to build ourselves a water distiller. But right now, I could probably just hold out my tongue and catch the rain like that. Or realistically, you would like hang up your shirt and sort of like hang it, like drape it over this. Look, see, look, this is real survival stuff. You'd put like buckets under here. So the rainwater that runs off these leaves would then be collected by buckets. Hang on, can I actually do that? I don't know. Bucket of fresh... Oh, because it's raining. Oh. Can I have that? Oh my god, I can... Oh, take a munchie. I've got the munchies for water, apparently. Oh, okay, so that's actually really useful. So actually, no, take that bucket back out. Take that bucket back out, and then drop it. No. I always press the wrong button. No, that's the wrong button. This is going to take me a little while to get used to. And I just drop my buckets here. Yeah. And then you can fill up with water. That is actually really useful. I mean, it makes sense. I just didn't expect the game to do it. Like, make it quite that easy, honestly. See, look, they're already filling up. Oh, that's brilliant. Yes. That is classical tropical weather, right? It was raining 2 seconds ago. This is much like Britain. However, it doesn't become this sunny. But look, all the rain stopped. No, not a speck of rain anywhere. However, I have now got some buckets of fresh water. Maybe this is the reason. If the game sort of realizes you're collecting too much of water, it's like, no, we'll cut the rain here. That seems to be what it did. I don't know. But I can't seem to relight this fire. I'm gonna do my best not to sing the song. Yeah, I've tried like striking it 3 times with this now, and it doesn't want to relight, which is kind of odd. Whether I need to collect more wood, I don't know. It would seem that collecting more wood is how you got to do it, because you sort of have to collect more logs and then sort of refill it. So you have to like rebuild your fire, which I kind of like. I like that. That's kind of a cool way of doing it. And now I should be able to relight this, right? I mean, I've got to sit here now for 6 hours. Realistically, this would take about 45 minutes in real. I don't know. It depends on how quick you are with your hand motion. And I'm going to resist the urge to make a joke right now. And ta-da! Yes, let there be light and lagginess, because for some reason the fire's really laggy. Alright, so I believe what we should do now is build the water distiller, because although the buckets of fresh water are good, kind of have to rely on the weather for that, and that's not predictable. So we're going to build the fire spit first, and then we've got to upgrade it to the fire distiller. So let's go collect some logs, and let's do that. Alright, so I've collected the required sticks, exactly, apparently, and now we can create the water distiller. Does this just go over the top of it then? Oh, don't tell me that's in the way. There's something in the way. Damn it! Okay, so I've had to destroy the stupid little shelter that I built, and actually took ages to build because I had to go to another island. No, I didn't. No, I didn't have to go to an island for that. Whatever. I can't even remember what I did, even though it was only like half hour ago. Alright, so now we can build the water distiller. This thing better be worth it. Now, I believe you gotta add a bucket to it. And then if I put that one there... Oh, no, I need a bucket of seawater, don't I? Still says bucket of fresh water. So we just go over here and plop. I believe you just walk in and then it fills it up with water. Yeah, it does. I can see that it's kind of bluish in there now. That is what it is, right? Let's hope so. Let's just go with it. Let's hope that that's how it works. Then we put that there. And then that boils the water. The water then evaporates, hits the top, turns back into water, and then rolls down and drips into the top bucket, which is then with fresh water. See, I watched Bear Grylls when I was younger, so I remember this stuff. Oh, yeah, I feel good. I feel good about what I've done today, what I've accomplished, apart from destroying my shelter, which now I'm going to have to rebuild. Yeah, that was a minor setback. So there we have it, everyone. I believe I'm going to leave the first episode of Stranded Deep here. I've done the main priorities. I've got those down now. I know that I probably said at the beginning that I didn't want this episode to be too slow, but I have a feeling it has been, and I do apologise for that, but that is what the first episode usually is, me just getting an idea of what the game is and sort of figuring out the very basics. And now, because I've got the ability to make water, and I've got infinite food in terms of coconuts, because the other island that I went to at some point had a ton of palm trees on it. So we're good. We're good to actually go off now and explore the rest of the ocean and get absolutely dog crap terrified of what's going to be out there. But that's something that I guess we're going to have to wait for. And if anything, I'm kind of breathing a sigh of relief. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned. Stay awesome. Goodbye.